Well, today I got another project. It's a 4200 PSI, 4 gallon per minute Generac. Picked this up on Facebook for $150. It's filthy. It's probably one of the most disgusting units I've ever gotten. Tires were flat. This is broken. Everything else just super dirty. So, story is, this is actually from a farm, which explains kind of like why it's so dirty. The guy said he bought it. It was too powerful. Basically used it twice. It's been sitting for a few years, and he wanted to get rid of it. So I don't know what the date is. Maybe the other side shows, but this has a 400cc, Chinese clone Honda motor and an AR pump. Couldn't pass it up. I found the year. It says 2014. So what's that? 14, 6, 8 years. And then I just found the broken piece sitting up there on top of the motor. Well, parts of it at least. Well, I finally started this one. So took the air box off. There's 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. Draining the gas. It was a lot worse. I added a little good gas in there to kind of flush it out because the last bit wouldn't come. So these carbs, the nice thing is they're so easy to take off. Hopefully there's enough clearance here and it doesn't actually hit here, but you just pull it off, turn this, pull it, and then pull the spring out. So next I'll take the carb out. All right, so the fuel's pretty much drained. Got my brake cleaner ready. One of the reasons too, I was kind of waiting for this, is I just ordered an ultrasonic. I really wanted to try it out on this one, so guess I'll have to try it out on the next one. I mean, I still have 4 more pressure washers with carb issues. I just picked them up today. I actually got 5. I got the one working already. Yeah, this carb was terrible. It's definitely sitting for a long time. So, all right, well, I am gonna go grab my Dremel because this is also gonna need, we'll see. Maybe not, but I'll just work on cleaning this up. All right, everything's cleaned off. I did with Dremel and with welding tips. So, oh, here it is. I thought that disappeared. And then I hit this with the Dremel because there's a lot of scale buildup. Got about 90% of it. But I think it's going to run just fine. The jets weren't completely clogged. There was some blockage. Nothing terrible. So the guy, I'm confused if he said he started it or not. Because I thought he said he started it, but it was running rough. But there's no way it was running if the carb looked like this. There was so much gel. I mean, all this came out of it. So no way it would have been even able to run. The carb goes like that. I like to position these so they're a little easy to get to. Hopefully that's enough. All right, time to put it back on the machine. So I have water going to it. I don't have the nozzle on it yet. I just want to see if it starts up. Threw a pressure gauge on there. So, it should start. I'm about 90% confident. Gas is on. Choke is on. Motor's on. I checked oil. of the chugging is because I only put 1 can of True Fuel in, and there's not too much gas, and because of the vibrations. So I'm gonna throw another one in there. But there is a problem with the pump. It's not working right. My guess is the unloader is stuck, but let me add some more fuel, try it out again, and then I'll worry about the pump. Well, a little bit of bad. This pump does not work. I think the valves are bad. So here's what I bet is going on. I bet you the valves are cracked because it doesn't look like he took care of it, knew how to take care of it, but he left water in it. And the reason I say I bet you the valves are cracked or there's something in there is because the PSI would go up. So it's building pressure. There's no water shooting anywhere. The unloader was moving. I actually was able to twist it in and out. So the only thing it can be, I believe, are the valves. So I'm going to tear the head off and then I'll start looking at it a bit too. But I guess I definitely got cheated a bit, but it was such a good deal. I really wasn't cheated. So no way it was running, no way it started. And then also, he said it didn't come with the hose. He threw the original hose in. Other thing was the gun. This is a replacement, a Generac, exact one that goes with it. This was all cracked on the other one, and it was all jagged. And considering I'm gonna list this for $800, I didn't want, I want it pretty good. So, and the engine's still surging a bit. That doesn't worry me. I've had it before where you kind of clean it, it surges, it warms up, you use it, and then it evens out. But if not, I've also got that ultrasonic coming. So, all right, next, take the head off, and look at the valves and the seals. Well, time to look it off. I undid the 8 bolts. I think they were like 5mm, but they are metric. And then it's just a matter of pulling this off. Yeah, it's starting to come. All right, I'll put the phone down and bring it back once on the bench. All right, got out. Let me pull these, and then I have access to look at all the valves. And this is 17mm. Extension. These 3 look good. At least one is bad. So that's what I thought. All right, so it's also important to remember the way that these go in. This one kind of fell out, so, but it goes in. Doesn't matter, these aren't, like, doesn't matter 1, 2, 3. That doesn't matter at all, but just remember the internals. So, and then, so at least one valve is broken. Let me get my needle nose pliers. Yeah, so. Oh, it is jammed that way. It's all jammed in too. Let me pull it up here. It's jammed in there really good. The end. Let me try to get that out. All right, I got everything out. So I only took both of these valves out. These I left in for now. I think the kit comes with all 6. But basically, some of it was kind of jammed in there. I looked in here, there's nothing left. Yeah, this one was all broken. So this is why I didn't show the pressure gauge, but it would go up to 4,000 PSI, and as soon as I released the trigger, there was no pressure at all. And I've seen that before with one where it had a broken valve. All right, I'll get the valves and then work on rebuilding this.